Okay, well, welcome everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to our second session of our Tabula Rasa online retreat, Abundance and Miracles. I'm Peter, if you're just joining in, hosting this weekend. And tonight we're going to be joined by Lisa, Jason, Eric, and Susan here in Mexico. And we have Kirsten at the monastery in Utah. And they've all been working with the Course and working with the Spirit for more than a decade now. So I'm going to pass it over to them now and pass it straight over.
Okay, welcome everyone.
Hello.
Wonderful to see you all. And Kirsten there in Utah. Wonderful. What an honor to join you tonight. We were talking earlier, just the topic for me. I feel like today's my birthday. It's what it feels like today. Just this gift of all the miracles and all the abundance that we've experienced, really a state of mind. And yeah, just an honor to be with you and Jason here tonight. And we have Eric and Susan who have joined us. They have a wonderful song. Maybe we could just cut into you guys and just have you sing your new song that you want to share.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell them you wanted a joy song. So Eric just wrote this.
Right. I had said to Eric, it was so interesting, a couple weeks ago, I was listening to this Yogananda song and it was all about joy. And I was singing all this joy and I thought, why doesn't Eric have a song about joy? And he looked at me, he's like, yeah, why don't I have a song about joy? And here it is, you're going to debut it tonight.
Yeah, I mentioned it to Susan, that we need to have write a song about joy. And then I think it was just a few days later, you had all these lyrics come to you that were really beautiful. And we saw that like a poem download, and then I just kind of found some chords and we started writing a song.
Mm-hmm. It was good. I think initially it was like coming together a little bit, and then it just kind of felt like it stalled, like it just didn't move, and we're like, maybe it's there's not gonna be a song. There's not, we just kind of, these doubts came in, and I think it was maybe it was yesterday or something. And you felt the spark to start to work on the song a bit. And then I started to get really interested, and it was moving towards you. And then we're like, oh my God. And then it was starting to happen. And then. Yeah,
we didn't think it was going to happen at one point. And then a miracle happened. We woke up, I woke up at 5 a.m. and I just started hearing all these lyrics and the chords, and it all came together. And this one morning we got up early and sang it. So this song is called Joy, and we feel like we need a big black choir behind us, but we're just going to do our best with the two of us today. So feel free to sing along. I think the lyrics will be posted in the chat. 2, 3. Joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home. Joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home. Lift me high above the sadness, lift me high above the fear. Lift me high above the voices of the doubts that keep me here. Lift me high above the anger in the world I seem to see. Lift me high above everything that I don't want to be. Yeah, joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home. Joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home. Lift me high above the valley to where the angels soar. They laugh high above the seas, lift me high above the world of illusion. I wanna be with you, joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home, joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home, carry me high, high, high in the flow, to where peace reigns and bliss steals the show. I wanna sing it, joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home, joy, carry me, joy, carry me, joy, carry me home, carry me home, fill me with joy, carry me home, hold me with joy, carry me home, fill me with joy, carry me home, joy.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a fast train. That was great. What a way to start. Abundance and miracles. That's beautiful. Yeah, because that's how I've been feeling today. It's been really pretty deep, actually, because, I know David had shared this morning just about, just our lives, just our parables, and just all the miracles that we've had. And in such a real experience of how, for myself, just how my life is just truly a miracle, and so much abundance, that I feel in this present moment. Just so grateful for forgiveness, and just this path that I've chosen, and just that has chosen me, for me to experience really joy. That's really what it's about. It's not about anything but this promise of joy that Jesus is promising us through forgiveness. And I was saying to someone today, it's not a bed of roses, that's for sure. And it's like, do you really want joy? Do you really want peace? Do you really want miracles? It's really, it makes you really, really honest. But how it's such, just like a miracle that we have been given the tools. I feel so, when I found out that I was responsible for my happiness, like that was really kind of shocking to me. I remember thinking, I was blaming my family, blaming everything in my life. But when I found out that I was responsible for what I see, and I am responsible for how I feel, and that I get to decide, I couldn't believe that. And in all the determination and all the prayer and asking for support, just here today in this moment, I feel that, like I said, I feel like it's my birthday, because, I remember it was on, it's like on page 8 of A Course in Miracles, and he says that truth is always abundant. And I remember reading that, and then he goes on to say, those who acknowledge that they have everything and that they've been given everything have no needs, and they are truly abundant. And, it wasn't about the words. It truly was twice removed to an experience of really, tasting how that would feel to know that I was abundant and that I was given everything. And and just this journey, like a promise in the very beginning of the Course that he gives us, that this is the life and the experience that is our birthright. That's what I said today, is our birthright, to feel this contentment and this happiness and a stillness, not, and a joy that really does pass all understanding, and a rest that's so deep. And I'm so grateful. I was, even tonight when I was getting ready, I put on this purple dress and I felt like, well, and then I was dancing around my room. I was feeling like the abundant dancing queen as I was running. I thought, oh my word, it's such a miracle to be in this present moment and to truly experience this gift of abundance that all of us, that every one of us, it's our natural state to be experiencing miracles and miracles, cascading miracles. And I think Kirsten, we started out, me, you, and Jason a long time ago, and even just us sitting here together, and yeah, it brings tears to my eyes in just the journey that we undertook, that we didn't even know what we were undertaking together, really. But we made a commitment, and it was a commitment really to forgive, and where it brought us really even to this day today, and how deep that really goes, down the rabbit hole we've had to, or every belief that we've, believed in is exposed all the time in this continual miracle that's waiting to happen. And it's just an honor to be with you guys, really.
Beautiful. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's just the gift of companionship as well, that Jesus brings us together for this healing assignment to wake up, and everyone in this retreat, all of us, we've all been called, and we all feel this deep resonance, not just with the Course, with Jesus, but with David, and with this opening of our minds and healing in this way together, of learning to be really transparent and learning to pray and ask for help, and call on the miracle. And I know when we came together, David was like our first mighty companion for each of us, we came across him, and it was like this instant recognition of commitment. You could recognize this commitment in David. And then us three particularly were brought together, Lisa, Jason, you two, and I, and that was when Jesus says in the Course, when you really commit to this being your path, you will not go on alone. Your mighty companions will show up and they will be beside you. And from now on, you will not be alone. And then those mighty companions have just extended and extended, over these years. That was back in 2005, 2006. and our commitment really has been to the miracle. That's what I was really praying into today, this commitment that we made and that we continue to make. Every day this commitment can be renewed, our commitment to the miracle, this commitment to heal our mind together and be freed from everything that's painful, everything that involves, guilt on ourselves or on one another. And I know as the evening goes on, we've got some just profound miracle stories to share, with you all, just from walking through this journey, putting our total faith in the miracle, seeing that our plan was not going to go the way we thought it was going to go, and having to just completely relinquish everything and pray together, just go into prayer together to be shown the way by the Holy Spirit, to put him back in charge. So yeah, it's an honor to be together and to share with everyone just how deep the journey is, and how the rewards of faith, and the effects of our desire to keep putting this first, putting this commitment to the miracle first, and and the joy that results from it. So I'm just really happy to be with you both and everyone, and I'm just very grateful.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was just thinking how grateful I am for just having to do my part. I think early on, I didn't know what I was getting into because I thought I had to do a lot more than I was supposed to. And it was very painful. And then the simplicity coming in with, oh, what's my part? And forgiveness, really. And I was just thinking of what you woke up with something today. I thought that was pretty profound. Maybe you wanted to share.
Yeah, I woke up this morning, I felt so grateful just to, just to feel like what an honor even to, represent God and to share about the miracles, but it was the abundance of miracles. I thought I couldn't imagine two perfect thoughts or to have in my mind. And then I thought, oh my, the abundance of miracles. And then I heard, truth is always abundant. And then I heard, and I am the way and the truth and the life. I am the way. And that I am the one that chooses the miracle, and I get to decide. That was where that all came from. It's like, I am the way and the truth and the life. And that miracles are natural, like this living experience, and that I am the way and the truth and the life, and that is our birthright. And just all day long, I just kept feeling like this. I am the way and the truth and the life, to choose the miracle and choose, to experience this abundance that's just right here. It's not somewhere else. It's an awareness of this fullness and completion and wholeness and just being used by God. I mean, right now it's such an honor. I mean, I can't, we have a mystery school going on right now, and what an honor. I just see what a gift it is that we get to use our mouth and our hands and everything just to talk about God all day long, every day, all day. There's lots of emotions and people going through things, but you know what I know is that a miracle is behind every one of them. A miracle is just waiting to be given to everyone, that it's like just eagerly waiting, through forgiveness and exposure. And, I was thinking too, while you were sharing, Kirsten, I think that one of the things that was such a gift, I think, in our time together, I felt like it was the beginning of what true intimacy was, like really taking off the mask and becoming really transparent and exposing all of our thoughts together. We became very defenseless with each other. And really, it was like we became just really transparent with the attacked thoughts and just kind of experimenting with no private thoughts and no people pleasing. And it was really pretty amazing. Like, we were down in Kentucky, I think it was for like a year. I mean, we went through the winter there and summer, and we built, it was a long time that we were in in an experiment, just exposing, and David would come down and visit us, and we would do retreats. But it was just a time of let's really just take off the mask and
just put the foot in the water and see, do I get burned, or is it
right? Like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
One of my favorite things was like, because Abundance of Miracles, we were talking on our call earlier today that it's about the joining, and I think ultimately it's about joining with Jesus. But since that can seem so abstract, Jesus uses these relationships for joining. And I always like to say, when you came, you liked the joining, but you also liked your alone time. So you'd get up at 6 a.m. and then go out into the shed and have a cigarette and coffee. And
I'd hide out and I'd be out there smoking at 6 a.m. in the morning because I wanted my time with God, is what I said. I want to go spend some time with God.
and then I would used to get up at like 7. So, but then I'd be start getting up at 6. I'm like, why am I up at 6? Oh, where's Lisa? I'd go and open the door and find you in the shed. I'm like, hey, you want to join? She's like, like,
I'm like, no, I don't. I'm spending some time with God here. I want my alone time.
so then the next morning she'd get up at 5. And then I'd be like getting up at 5. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I getting up at 5? And then I'd walk over, where's Lisa? And find her in the shed again, hiding away. And then 4.
3.
And then 3 in the morning. And I keep getting like, what the heck? When Jesus is like showing us this is not a solo journey.
It was like this willing to, because we just really moved together
I mean,
into
Kirsten would be
community.
getting up too and joining us.
I was too.
Right, then we were all, it was this beautiful, and really today, which is so powerful, is like, it was the beginning of learning to see the power of our joining and how resistant even I was to it, and how you just kept coming in. No, we have to join. And I'm like, get out of here, would you? I need some alone time. And he's like, no, we got to join. And he'd sit in there with me. And I think this is ridiculous. But what it was like retraining my mind, and opening up to really an experience of joining, like completely in the mind. And it was just a really unbelievable experience. Almost like we just like merged in this one space where we were not separate at all.
And then I really loved how Jesus worked, because he'd be like, okay, you have this time, this like little cocoon to be together and clear, but then it wasn't about 3 people.
No.
It was about, okay, now retreats are extending. And then Kirsten headed down to Argentina. We actually both did, and did this month tour training, but then you stayed down to work with a group of students for a whole month. And maybe you wanted to share a little bit about that experience.
Yeah.